Ni hao. Welcome to North Central College's Chinese program. Today, I am here to teach you about various tools regarding technology that will make learning Chinese at North Central College easier and more enjoyable. Today, we will discuss many tools, from study tools to social media. Let's get started. As you begin learning Chinese, of course you will learn to read and write, so that you may function in a Chinese environment. However, technology is not only advancing here, but also in China. You will find it very beneficial to become familiar with tools that technology provides to assist you in your Chinese study. Typing in Chinese is the first thing you should learn to do. Typing in Chinese is not very hard. It is actually very simple if you know pinyin, and saves you time from having to write out characters by hand. It can also be easier to read. If you are going to type in Chinese, you need to change the keyboard settings on your computer. First, for a PC, you must go to the control panel on your computer. Under the Clock, Language, and Religion section on your computer, select Change Input Methods. Then select Add a Language, and choose the language for your keyboard. After you have added the Chinese Mandarin keyboard, an icon in the corner of your screen will appear that will allow you to change between English and Chinese. For a Mac, go to System Preferences. Select Language and Text. Go to Input Sources and select the languages that you wish to use with your keyboard. Pause this video now and give it a try. This will save you time later. If you wish to use the Chinese language input on an iOS device, go to Settings, select General, and select Keyboard. Under Add a new keyboard, select Keyboards, and choose the keyboard that you wish to use. I chose the simplified Chinese pinyin keyboard and the simplified Chinese handwriting keyboard. For an Android device, you may need to install an app for the language input. The Google Pinyin input is one option. I suggest you take the time now to make these changes before we move on. As far as mobile devices go, I suggest downloading a Chinese dictionary to your smartphone. Pleco is an example of a useful app. You can search for words in pinyin, Hanzi, or English. You can use your camera to find the word, or you can draw the character. Pleco allows users to hear how the word is pronounced, and allows users to create personalized sets of flashcards. Cam Dictionary functions very similarly to Pleco. Pause the video now and download the app you wish to use, or both. Necessary for your Chinese learning experience at North Central College is Sun Lao Shi's website, junaisunny.com, where there is an abundance of tools that will make learning Chinese easier. To the right, under the Home section is the Toolbox and Collections tab, where many tools are located. In the Technology in Chinese 101 section, there is an online extension of your Chinese Link textbook. This will be used for various homework assignments such as listening exercises and recordings. The audio will help you to learn how to pronounce Chinese words and to get a feel for how sentences should flow. Next is a link for Quizlet. Quizlet is an online study tool for both teachers and students, where users can create and organize sets of flashcards and share them on the internet and use across multiple devices. The flashcards contain English and pinyin on one side, and Hanzi on the other side. Quizlet allows students to study in a more interactive way. Students begin by creating an account which will allow them to join teachers' classes, or create and import decks onto their account. Teachers can create accounts to create and manage classes and to invite students to join their classes so that they may view the sets of flashcards that they have created. Teachers will have access to features that can be added onto the flashcards, such as adding pictures and uploading a voice narration for the vocabulary words. The pictures will help students remember the vocabulary, and the narration will help students learn the pronunciation of words. Teachers have the ability to track students' progress, and students can enjoy the ad-free study experience in the teacher's classes. Study sets can be organized into different folders for easy managing. Quizlet offers different methods of studying the vocab from which the students may choose. There is a simple list of vocabulary. Students may go through flashcards. Students can type in definitions or hanzi with the Learn feature. Type in what they hear with the Speller feature. And students can quiz themselves with the Test feature or even play games with Scatter or Race. If you prefer traditional studying methods over technology, Quizlet allows users to print out the flashcards, saving you time from having to create your own sets of flashcards at home. Feel free to pause the video now and follow the simple steps necessary to create an account and join the class. A highly popular app in China is WeChat. WeChat can be a great way to connect with your friends as well as your teacher and your classmates. WeChat easily allows you to set up different groups to chat with, or you can just chat with an individual. Creating an account is simple. First, type in your phone number. Then enter the verification code that is sent to your mobile device. Once you have your account, you may begin to chat with people. You can easily create groups, add people from your contacts, and view your profile. Once your account has been created, you can search for friends or use the QR code to add friends. Once you have added people, there are a number of ways you can communicate with them. You can simply send them a text, you can send pictures, send videos, voice messages, you can use the video call feature or the walkie-talkie feature. The Moments feature on your WeChat profile is like a mini blog. You can post pictures here and write a small blurb about them, or you can post links. Go ahead and pause this video. Download the app. Follow the steps we discussed to create an account, and feel free to automatically add your Chinese teacher and your Chinese tutors. As you will be completing recording assignments at least once per week, Vocaroo is a reliable website to use. Students can easily record and import their audio files, and teachers can easily access the file once you have sent it. Also, at least once per week, you will be creating a blog to reflect on your learning experience and for future reference. I suggest that you take the time to create a Google account if you do not already have one. Your Google account should allow you access to use the blog spot. Beneath the online dictionary section, you are provided with 2 links to 2 helpful online dictionaries, nciku.com and dict.cn. nciku.com allows users to search for words through various methods. You can search using English words, hanzi, pinyin, idioms, or examples. You can also simply draw in the character. Once you have searched for a word, nciku.com gives you variations of a word, multiple definitions, and sentences for context. nciku.com also demonstrates the stroke order of characters. Under the Learning Center tab at the top, you can find vocabulary and phrases based on conversation topics such as dining and travel. You can also find theme words related to topics such as fashion, health, and business. Under the Vocabulary tab next to Learning Center, there is a behemoth of vocabulary lists for both English and Chinese learners. dict.cn, while it may not contain as many features as NCIKU, is more commonly used. The DICT.CN search engine functions very similarly to NCIKU in that you can search with Chinese, Pinyin, Hanzi, or by drawing in characters. However, DICT.CN is actually more recommendable because the definitions are more accurate and straightforward. Although this webpage is mostly in Chinese, don't let it scare you at first glance. It is actually very easy to navigate. There also exists a Firefox add-on on the Firefox browser for instant translation. When using websites that are in Chinese, you simply move the cursor over a word and instantly see a translation. Also at your disposal, under the Converters section, is the ChineseTools.com converter for using numbers to add tones to Pinyin or converting characters into Pinyin with the tone markers. With Tone Numbers to Tone Markers link, you simply type in Pinyin and place the number that corresponds to the tone marker at the end of the Pinyin. The second link allows you to type in characters and then it will give you Pinyin with the tone markers. Some computers will allow you to install a keyboard input for typing Pinyin, but if your computer does not allow you to do so, Chinese Tools is a great and easy tool to use. Last but not least, to keep yourself up to date with the Chinese program at North Central College, like the Facebook page where information, events, and other items will be posted. Good luck in your studies in Chinese at North Central College, and remember to always refer back to these tools when you need to, and to have fun with Chinese. 再见!